Hello and welcome to Live, Local and Loud. I'm Kevin Gaughan, and in this week's show, Lee from Prime UK Band will be chatting to local indie rocksters New Age Grace. Also, I shall be playing lots of homegrown music by local bands. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've had a great week. Let's start this week's show off with some thundering beats and bluesy riffs from the Javelins. Released in 2016, here's Going Bad.
I don't know how you found me. All I do is live day by day. Our paths crossed in some old bar, and since then I've lost my way. You knew the second you saw me, I didn't have a thing to say. So you put the words in my mouth and stood back as I told the world my fault. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back now, just to please you, my girl. I'm going back now, just to prove to you what I can do. Pushed me into trouble when we had some time to kill. I lost my strength to stop you, but in a way I love the thrill. I gave up all my fears the day you took my hands. I showed my true colors whenever you're around. Now I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back now, just to please you, my girl. I'm going back now, just to prove to you what I can do. All those whispers in my ear, I never asked you why. And all the times you led me there, I never asked you why. All the times I ran with you, I never asked you why. For all the things we burn for fun, I never asked you why. 'Cause I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back now, just to please you, my girl. I'm going back
That was Going Bad by the Javelins, spelt J-A-V and apostrophe L-I-N-S, just to make sure nobody can find them on the internet. From 2013, here's a song from Jeff Infinite, who no longer does his own music. He runs his own production and marketing company, working with some big names in London, apparently, according to his Facebook page. Anyway, so well done, Jeff, and thanks for the music. So here's Jeff Infinite and Number One Fan.
I don't understand. I'm just right here waiting. Why I'm not your man. Patiently anticipating. When you look up in the stands, I got the most love for ya. I'm your number one fan. And you're my number one performer. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, come closer. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, come on. I want it. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, come closer. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, come on. I'm your number one fan. The dream of my life, the life of my dreams. You made me realize that life is more than it seems. Better than a dream, you got me loving the reality. Tell me how you feeling, it's the way Cupid developed me a perfect picture. I don't wanna sleep cause I don't wanna lose you. Or use you, or bruise you, or abuse you. I just wanna treat you right. Caress your body, let's get naughty. Come and shut it, tell me a story, don't you worry. Let me be the one who make it better. Let me be the one who change the weather. Let me be the one who's there in your dreams and make it wetter. So come on closer, let's get closer, like closer. I got a swagger that's hotter than a toaster. You got a body that should be in a poster. We go together like a gun and a holster. I want you and I want you bad. So baby, don't let this drag. Just put it in a bag like fire. My brother, tell him. It's Jeff Infinite. It's Jeff Squad all day. Look up in the stands. I'm your number one fan. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, you got it. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, I want it. I want it. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, you got it. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, I want it. I want it. I'm your number one fan. And I go by the name Jet, by the name Jet, by the name Jet. And I go by the name Jet, by the name Jet, by the name Jet. And I go by the name Jet, but I love how you call me baby. I always wanna be next to you like I'm on to her baby. We should be next to each other like ABC. Nothing in between, just you and me. My love is deeper than NSC. It's greater than your eyes can see. That's why I don't wanna let you go. That's why I really wanna take it slow. Cause I want it to last. Make the present and the future be the best of my past. You're my nostalgia, so happy to have you. I wish I could be like this till the sun resists to exist. I wish I could put the world in my fist and slowly but surely go from a list like I'm just right here waiting. Why I'm not your man. Patiently anticipating. When you look up in the stands, I got the most love for ya. I'm your number one fan. And you're my number one performer. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, come closer. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, come on. I want it. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, come closer. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, come on. I want it. I don't understand. I'm just right here waiting. Why I'm not your man. Patiently anticipating. When you look up in the stands, I got the most love for ya. I'm your number one fan. And you're my number one performer. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, come closer. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, come on. I want it. Baby girl, you got it. Baby girl, come closer. You got it. Baby girl, I want it. Baby girl, come on. I want it. Girl, we don't sleep around here.
Now we're going to have something a little different from one of Leicester's instrumental rock bands called Maybe She Will. That's all one word, no spaces or underscored, just Maybe She Will. This song's called Seraphim and Cherubim, which, having done a quick Google, seems to be something to do with some heavenly beings in the Christian Bible, as well as it's an episode of Inspector Morse, which was to do with drugs, I believe. So here's Seraphim and Cherubim by Maybe She Will. That was some instrumental heaviness from Leicester's very own Maybe She Will. They've been dormant for a few years now, but it looks like they may be coming back, actually, which will be great because they're absolutely fantastic to watch. And I know the Japanese like them as well. They go down very well in Japan. The Japanese seem to like a lot of our punk and rocky band as well. They seem to do very well over there. So now, keeping with the rock theme, Lee from Prime UK Band will be chatting to Amy and Kenny from local indie rockers New Age Grace.
Hi everybody, it's Lee from Prime UK Band, talking today for Live, Local and Loud, and I'm interviewing Amy and Kenny from New Age Grace. How are you guys this evening?
Yeah, it's quite busy. Still working, like we said, so productive, nice productive day.
As always.
Yeah.
Superb, yeah. Got to graft and get the money together for the band and stuff like that. Keep that going. Your single release, was it planned for July originally, or was that delayed due to things, or what?
Yeah, ideally we would like to have done like some sort of kind of release night, single release launch. We'd like to have had physical copies of it we could have sold. But yeah, with the way things are going now in the music industry, I don't think the lockdown release hindered that. It's just pushed back the release date. We had to get it out on all the usual platforms, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, etc. So July, it could have been earlier, could have been later. Didn't really matter because we can't do the gig now anyway. We can't get, they launched night out there anymore. So
if anything, it's just given us more time to promote as well.
Yeah,
which is always a good thing.
Definitely.
I think it swings and roundabouts. Everything can have a certain kind of adds a certain kind of focus. If you can focus on one thing and not be distracted by a million different things, I suppose. I kind of wish this had happened to my band a few years back, maybe when I was active with that. But so in terms of the songs, then at the moment, so you've got 3 tracks on the release. You've got one called Dead and Buried, and we're going to play the two others tonight. We're going to play If We Give the People and Climb in the Walls. We're gonna give a bash out on the podcast. So tell me a bit more about the 3 tracks then. What inspired them?
Well, I think it's a combination of all the different influences within the band. Amy's obviously got her own personal background in her music sense, and I've come from a different aspect in a different country to all accounts. So we've just pieced that together to create the sound that you can hear, which we hope is original enough New Age Grace sound. And the 3 songs themselves are quite a good balance of our music. It's quite a good representation of what we do. But Amy can tell you a bit more about the background.
So Kenny usually comes up with the awesome ideas to begin with, and then we kind of obviously jam it out together. Things kind of progress from there. Climbing the Walls especially, the lyrics for that I wrote probably about 5 years ago, and it was during a time when I was suffering quite bad with anxiety, and I wrote those lyrics as a way of just kind of trying to get those feelings out, because I couldn't find another way of making it go away. So that song really is about feeling like you've got to the point where you are climbing the walls, literally, because you just don't know what to do with yourself anymore. So it's quite nice actually that a time that I thought was really quite dark has actually given us a good song.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What we'll do, we'll give that track a spin straight away and let people enjoy Climbing the Walls by New Age Grace.
Not sure how it started, pinpoint when I lost my mind, searching for something I can't find. Darkness holds me tightly, comes a raging storm inside, leaves me feeling nothing I can't hide.
that was Climbing the Walls by New Age Grace. So I'm just going to ask you a little question that I thought of, just being the clever marketing genius that I am.
Yeah.
If you were to both pick one thing each that makes you climb the walls, just general society or life in general, things that wind you up, what would you both go for?
Probably the cat when he pees on the rug.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd share that one.
By the cat, we're referring to our cat Hendrix, who woke us up this morning about 4 o'clock, urinating on our rug.
He's quite old, so we can kind of forgive him, but it's still not what you want to wake up to.
No, it's not. No.
You've got a few gigs lined up, and I did notice because you kind of started out quite. How long has the band been going now?
3 years. Yeah, 2017. We started about April 2017. We've had a few lineup changes, as you always do in the early stages.
Yep.
We've got a really cemented lineup now, at least for the main musicians.
Don't curse yourself.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I mean, it's taken a while to get to the stage, but that's why we've held off. You know, a lot of people were asking us about music when we were releasing it quite early on, but we don't think we quite got to the point where we were ready yet. Where now the people are playing on that single are the right people to be playing on it, and it's made it sound the way it sounds. You know, made it sound as good as it does.
Yeah, it's definitely been a long road. It's been quite frustrating at times, but you know, as Kenny's just said, it's got us to where we are now. So
yeah. This year was going to be a big year for us because with the single coming out, we're building on the back of our success in the Metal to the Masses last year. We got to the semi-finals of that, so we really are. We're looking forward to this year. We're really disappointed that we've had some of these gigs that were going to take us outside of Leicester.
And it wasn't bad considering we're not even a metal band as well.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened.
The semi-finals of Metal to the Masses when you're playing kind of melodic alternative rock, it's pretty, pretty good success, I guess.
I think if you can appeal to the metal fans, you can pretty much appeal to anybody, can't you? I think.
Well, that's it. I'd like to think.
Bunch, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd like. I'm not maybe going to be Bon Jovi, but certainly I like to think that we could appeal to a more diverse fan base than just people who are into one style of music.
I do always struggle when people say, because people always ask, don't they, you know, what does your band sound like? And I always struggle trying to answer that question.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know how to describe it. Someone else is going to have to tell me because I still don't know.
Yeah.
Great compliment when people can't describe you, I think. So I'm going to play the single now by New Age Grace. Check this one out. This has got a lot of energy to it, and I hope you guys like it.
Deny the future, there'll be nothing
This is Live, Local and Loud. I'm Lee from Prime UK Band, and that song was If We Give the People by New Age Grace. Tell me a bit more about that song then, guys. What inspired that material?
I think it's probably a lot to do with this ideology that we're all burning through things just now in terms of the resources around the world. You know, people just want to live like it's the last day on the earth, not really thinking about the people that are going to come after them. And so that the whole title is If We Give the People What They Want, We Forsake That Which Is Yet to Come. So that's my pretentious title I gave it, which is shorting it down. Yeah, that's the idea. And Amy had the same kind of inspiration when she wrote the lyrics.
You've got the lines like the you've got to kill someone to be someone, you've got to shame someone to be someone. It's basically about people that will just do anything selfishly to get to where they want and really not care about what the consequences are.
Yeah.
I think we've seen a lot of that, like post-lockdown, haven't we, with some of the crazy stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Nobody can wait for anything. It's just like, and before lockdown with the toilet roll situation and all that crazy madness. So did you get the theme of the song? Did you get the theme of the song first, Kenny, on that one, or did you?
I kind of had the title in my head, and it kind of fit the current times. And it wasn't going to be on the single, but we wrote it really quickly. It came together in about a week. We got the bass player to remotely send us his bass lines, and we mixed it and mastered it and got it on the single before it came out. But it was all done during lockdown, so again, just a great way to show that the creation part of it, the creative part, hasn't stopped, and you can still work really well in these current conditions.
Do you usually record everything at home then? Is that the normal?
No, not necessarily. No, we did most of the stuff at a studio, but yeah, if it's going to be something like that, it just happened to be we had the time, and there was the theme, the actual reason to do it was there. So yeah.
And you'd also got a few shows lined up. I think you'd got the Lara, which was Leicester Artist Relief for Australia, that got cancelled.
Yeah.
You had a few shows in Camden, and you obviously would have launched in Leicester. You've obviously got some fairly good venues in Leicester as well on the scene, haven't you? We don't want to kind of lose places like you've got the Shed. And what's been your favourite place to play in Leicester so far? Any particular favourite?
No, I mean, you're right. There's so many. Like we've got to make sure we support these venues because they've been particularly great for up and coming artists. I don't know about you, but one of my favourite places is no longer there anymore. Was the Pie Bar. Which was a fantastic little venue. Not great by any means, but certainly it had the right ideas. It booked out-of-town bands. It really supported live music. It gave up-and-coming bands a chance, and they allowed them a platform to progress to likes of Soundhouse, Shed, and Musician. But yeah, overall, all venues in Leicester have been really good, and it's really refreshing to feel a scene that's still active and vibrant.
And I did love playing Firebug when we did Metal to the Masses. I always find playing at Firebug's a really good crowd. Yeah.
So plans for the future then? Obviously, you couldn't do the live launch that you wanted to do. So what are you thinking when you come back to the live scene? What's your idea? Are you obviously rescheduling the shows from before as well? Or?
Yeah. Rescheduling the shows from before. Probably get some more shows booked in there. We'll probably have by that point. It's arranged a kind of single launch night of some sort, but also it gives us a chance to kind of tighten up, come back out. We've just got a new drummer on board. He played in the single and he's now coming on board full time. So we want to come back out and just raise the bar again. You take it to a whole new level.
I think all bands are going to be a bit rusty, aren't they, after this is all over?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we won't know how to deal with people anymore, especially musicians. So.
No, not at all.
Like, what are we doing with our lives? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, I thank you very much for coming to coming on the show tonight, Amy and Kenny. I very much appreciate you talking to us. I wish you the very best of luck. I really enjoyed the recordings. I think there's a lot of passion and energy. And have a great evening, guys. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks again, Lee. Cheers.
My absolute pleasure. Bye-bye.
That was Lee from Prime UK Band chatting to Amy and Kenny from New Age Grace. Now we're going to hear from local singer-songwriter Michael Vickers. Always very entertaining to go and see. His little comes out with his little stories between each song, telling about what the songs are about. There's one thing you can be for sure: they're always written from the heart. So this one was released in June 2020, so just a few months ago, and it's I'll Be There.
Understand, I didn't mean to scuff your plans. I crushed romance in the palm of my hand. I sing these songs about you, then claim they're not about you. 'Cause I'm not sure how to explain how I feel, but next time, if you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you. Take my hand, a concept I don't understand. Or hold me close. I said I'm sorry, but I've got to go. I sing these songs about you, then claim they're not about you. 'Cause I'm not sure how to explain how I feel, but next time, if you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you, with you. You could be anywhere, I don't care if you need me there. I'll be there, I'll be there with you, with you. Crazy babe, the way we always say the things we say without no meaning. Maybe one day, baby, I'll be able to explain the way I'm feeling. I'm feeling, I'm feeling. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there with you, with you. You could be anywhere, I don't care if you need me there. I'll be there, I'll be there with you, with you.
That was Michael Vickers and I'll Be There. If you want to find out a bit more about Michael Vickers and his music, you can always have a look at musicinleicester.co.uk. There's a handy search box there and you can search for him and it'll come up with various reviews. We've reviewed a number of his recent songs. I know he's recently released a few lovely songs. Again, all written from the heart, beautiful sentimental stuff. So yeah, just look it up in musicinleicester.co.uk. Now it's time for some atmospheric vocals in the slightly unusual style of Mr. Luke Broughton and Burnt Skies.
In the dead of night, there's a plane taking flight, and it's coming for the towns. In the morning sun comes the rubble and the dust, and the bodies on the ground. Shivers machine guns with dead eyes, loved ones gone. And he cries for the children in burned skies, and hearts turn to stone. Alone, 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 alone. Alone, 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 alone. What have we done to the world? What have we become? Where are we going? Where are we now? Where are we going? Where are we now?
That was Luke Broughton and his incredible Burnt Skies. Last saw him a couple of weeks ago, actually. That was the last gig I went to, actually, in the Old Horse up London Road in Leicester. He performed there as well as organised it. It was a magical atmosphere he had going there at the bottom of the garden. It was a little bit chilly as it got a bit darker, but yeah, amazing evening. Let's have some more of those. Obviously, now we've got the new restrictions. They're just presenting a few challenges to our venues. However, most of the venues in Leicester now are open. You'll need to book tables at most of them in advance. And don't forget, the Victoria Bikers Pub here in sunny Colville is also putting on some socially distanced gigs at the moment. While we're talking about the Victoria Bikers Pub here in Colville, it'd be rude not to mention Kid Clumsy, who play there occasionally, and they also organise a lot of the gigs and the little festivals that they have in the Victoria Bikers Pub. So let's play a little bit of Kid Clumsy, and here's Bully.
Stronger, come
That was a short but sweet burst of Kid Clumsy and Bully. Next up, we're going to have local rapper called Jonesy. We're going to be chatting to Jonesy in a few weeks' time here on the show. But for now, we're just going to play one of his songs, Not Alone.
Keep your head up, everything's gonna be okay. People always say there's gonna be a brighter day. You know you can talk to me, just tell me what you're going through. There's so many people in this world that feels just like you. Bex, tell him.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Release the beast inside your mind.
About time to release the beast.
Take my hand and I'll lead you through. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Life can be a challenge. Life can trap you in your path. Oh, you find it hard to battle through. You find it hard to take a step back. Yeah. You feel like the whole world is pushing you around and around. You find it hard to keep your feet down on solid ground. Yeah. You walk alone in this world, you feel like no one is there. You isolate to your own space, you feel like no one cares. You have mates around you, it's hard to open up. Your head is all over the place, there's parts of you wanna give up.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Release the beast inside your mind.
Release the beast.
Take my hand and I'll lead you through.
Just open up your hand.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
You're amazing just how you are. You're a shining, shining star. Never need to be afraid. There's always a brighter day.
Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand.
Yeah, yeah. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. You're not alone.
Not alone.
You're not alone.
Not alone.
Release the beast inside your mind. Take my hand and I'll lead you through. You're not alone. You're not alone.
That was Jonesy, Not Alone. Now we're going to be hearing from young Nancy Dawkins. She's from Leicester, although she's currently residing in Sheffield. And looking at her Facebook page, she's currently hosting online poetry open mic nights, which sounds like fun. So if you fancy a bit of online poetry, check out her Facebook page. Meanwhile, let's hear one of her songs, Nancy Dawkins' Poison.
Don't touch me again. Please don't touch me again, 'cause I can't bear the thought of you on my skin. I can still feel you in my veins, still have your image in my brain, and it makes me sick to my teeth, so sick I can barely breathe. 'Cause you're the poison that left me blind, and you're the poison that destroyed my mind. Oh, you're the poison that left me blind, and you're the poison that destroyed my mind. And I found it so easy, I wish I found it hard to let down my guard. So easy to let you in, you crawled your way under my skin, and you left me defenseless, numb and tired and senseless. 'Cause you're the poison that left me blind, and you're the poison that destroyed my mind. Oh, you're the poison that left me blind, and you're the poison that destroyed my mind. You destroyed my mind. You destroyed my mind. You destroyed my mind. 'Cause you're the poison that left me blind, and you're the poison that destroyed my mind. Oh, you're the poison that left me blind, and you're the poison that destroyed my mind.
That pretty much wraps up this week's show. I hope you've enjoyed it. That was Nancy Dawkins and Poison. Don't forget, if you want to see any music reviews or find out what's on in the local music scene, then you could do worse than have a look at www.musicinleicester.co.uk. There's a handy gig guide there which just tells you about all the gigs coming up. Especially now that pretty much all the venues apart from the Shed are now having gigs. The Musician being the latest one to open up. That's opening up in a couple of days' time. Obviously the latest restrictions are causing them a few challenges, but as long as you look at the Facebook pages and book in advance, then there shouldn't be any problem. So don't forget, Music in Leicester is your handy resource to see what's going on in the local music scene. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. Have a great week, and I'll see you this time next week.